God. I hit one button. To unmute myself. This is 4 minutes. I'm going to have to cut out the first 4 minutes of this ding-dong show. I'm so dumb. I thought I was like super awesome. And I had one thing unmuted and then I had the other mute. Oh, fuck. Well, good morning. Good morning and welcome to my morning, which is ridiculous. I don't hear anything. Good morning. I don't hear anything. Good morning, Gal. Good morning, Pepper. Yeah, it looked great, didn't it? Didn't it look great? Didn't look like I was saying a lot of amazing things that, well, yet again, I gave the cure for cancer in those first 3 minutes, but no one's ever going to know because there was no sound. Oh, well. Yeah. Hey, Badger. How are you? You're super awesome. We're super awesome. Oh, thank you. That's another story. You know what I'm really grateful for? The invention of, and I know it's stupid. I don't care. You know those little eye patch jellies, that you put under your eyes? I do that now in the morning. I'm like, I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. I got nothing. I got nothing this morning. I got no jokes. Oh my God. I got really good coffee though. Anyway, so how are you? We had a great space last night. Jim and Gal and Jay Rance. Man, Jay Rance is an excellent co-host. If you haven't witnessed her prowess when it comes to co-hosting spaces, she's really amazing. So, I don't know. I really enjoy those spaces. So Wednesday, it's turning out that Mondays I have a space with friends. It's not just mine, it's everyone's. And then Wednesday, Jim hosts the space and everyone comes. So it's kind of nice. I like it. I like the cadence. I think it's great. And then I hope we'll get more, right? Let's have more. More. How do you like it? How do you like it? More. How do you like it? How do you like your love? I love that song. I know it's stupid. Anyway, she's really good and she knows so much random stuff. I know. And the thing about J Rance too is her cultural knowledge of music and stuff like that is really fucking amazing. Yeah, stuff I didn't know I needed to know. Yeah. Hey Max, space sounds levels are. I know. I don't think Twitter's very interested in fixing spaces. I'm pretty sure they don't really give a shit as long as people are doing them. I'm going to tell you what though. I listened to a wild space yesterday for hours. I couldn't turn it off. I could have not turned it off. Oh my God. I need to just if I could chug this coffee, I would, but it's too hot. Anyway. Okay. So oh my God, Gal. Well, it was a Mario awful space. So there's that. So it already starts out of the gate as probably crap and garbage. I don't think Twitter cares about fixing anything. Nothing that's going to work. Although you notice GIFs load now. You notice? Remember when that was a problem? Remember when GIFs loading was a problem? So they can fix some things. Oh no, this was no. Gal, you don't understand. Well then you need to tap into your TMZ side just a little bit more because I could not turn away. And let me tell you why. So the space I was on was hosted by Mario Awful, who's awful, right? And he's, I don't know, he's like a tool of the right of I don't even know. I'm not, probably Nazis. I don't know. Anyway, I don't really care. But anyway, so Mario was hosting a space, and his guest was Martin Shkreli. I guess it's Shkreli. I think he said it like that. Shkreli. I don't know how you say it. So Martin Shkreli, who apparently was, he's from the UAE. Okay. Well, the UAE controls him. Okay. All right. Well, then that's okay. Okay, cool. So, and Kim.com came on this. I mean, it was like it was weird. Okay. Anyway, so Martin Shkreli is the guest, and his big thing is he wants to get his reputation back because he claims that him, Barron Trump, and one of Barron's high school friends, Cameron, the three of them created a coin, right? A token, a Bitcoin token, called DJT, right? Yeah, seriously, Barron Trump. Yes, it is. Anyway, and oh my God, no, Max, you just gotta suspend all the belief of what you're about to hear. Okay, so Martin is claiming that the criticisms he's been receiving is that DJT as a coin is not real, right? That it's not even happening because they're not real anyway. But beyond the not real, the normal not real is that DJT is not real at all. Like it's not even a fake real coin. So this is so good. So anyway, so he's coming on this show, Mario's show, to clear his name, to clear his good name. That's what he said. I didn't say that. So he's going into, how this thing came about and trying to prove to all the people in the space that yes, Barron really is involved with this coin and it is real and Donald knows about it and all that kind of stuff. Because I don't know if Trump's if he's claiming that he doesn't know about it. I don't know. I haven't paid attention. I don't pay attention to crypto news. So, but that wasn't even the best part. Okay. God. I'm so glad it's recorded. So the best part is that during the course of this space, Bitch Kitten McFartface, Shkreli, says, the first thing that rose, okay, so let me tell this as a good story. The first thing that kind of piqued my interest was, he said, let me make sure I say it right. Someone said, hey, what are you doing, if it is true, what are you doing with an 18-year-old kid, doing stupid, doing stupid party tricks, basically. What are you doing? He's just a kid. Hi, easily. And Shkreli McFartface got super angry. And he's like, he's not a kid. He's 18. He's an adult. That's right, Max. He's an adult. He's not a kid. How disrespectful for you to call him a kid. He's an adult. Okay, so that was the first, bling in my head went, interest. So then he goes on to describe his company, right, that he has in New York. This guy just got out of prison. For fraud or whatever it was we should look him up. I'm going to look him up. So he's talking about his company, right? And that he says, I don't know how it came up, but I hope it comes back to me. But he continued, it kind of continued to talk and tease out this. So who are you working with on this coin, Martin? You know what I mean? Like who else was involved, all that kind of stuff. And he talks about his business and the fact that, get this, kids, and he said it a number of times, he likes to surround himself with young men, 17 to 20. Oh, I forgot about the Wu-Tang album. Oh, yeah, I forgot. There's too much, Max. There's just too much. Oh, good. Yeah, Jackie does have a thread on it. That's right. So he says, I like to surround myself with, 17, 18, 19-year-old men, hungry young men. He said it out loud multiple times. No, Gal, you don't understand. This is why Steve, Shooby-Doo, and I, were in that space, and we were talking to each other and like, are you hearing what I'm hearing right now? Are you hearing what I'm hearing? I think I'm hearing what you're hearing. Are you hearing what I'm hearing? They rented. Okay, get this. No, it gets worse. It gets worse. Okay, please. They Shkreli rented an apartment in New York for Cameron, Barron's high school friend, so that they could work on this coin. I think he's a groomer. Like, I'm not, and I try not to like throw like wild accusations, but I'm going to tell you right now, this motherfucker needs to be checked out. He needs to be checked out. And I was being serious. I tagged Ronan Farrow 2 times in tweets like, you need to look into this guy. Like, I think there's something really fucking sick happening here. Never mind the fraud. Okay, yeah, the fraud. Buying condos for new high school graduates. Yeah. Okay, so something is wrong. We know a lot is wrong with him. But something is very wrong. And someone needs to check his hard drive. Because I think he's grooming young men for something. Maybe just to take their money, which, whatever. Take their money. I don't give a shit. Red flags? Oh my God. I couldn't even, I was literally, wait, hold on. I'm going to show you. I kind of did a play-by-play when I was like, oh shit. When I was listening. So I have some tweets and I'm going to, and then Jackie has probably a more adult, a more grown up, more grown up view of this. But hold on, oh my God, it was crazy. It was insane. I mean, he's such a douchebag anyway, but oh my God. Oh, oomph, sharing beach pictures. I love it. Okay, let me go to my Twitter. Right, and then let me just make sure that these are okay. I don't want that. Damn it. Okay. All right, let me go. Let me pull up a screen here. Okay. Yeah, I know it's not very big. Okay, well, I can probably make it. Oops, a little easier to read. All right, hold on, everybody. I'm just a little technical difficulties. Oh my God. I got a fucking fundraising request in DMs yesterday. I'm like, what? Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, okay. Oh, wait. And here's the other thing he said before I forget. Oh, you're getting a new couch chair table. Woo, fun easily. That's so fun. I'm excited for you. It's going to be like a whole new world, right? The other thing he talked about was that wait, let me make sure I get this right. Okay, it'll come back to me. Damn it. That's fine. It'll come back. Don't worry about it, darling. It'll come back. Don't worry, darling. Okay, that'll be a little easier to see. Okay. So there we are. Hi. Let's see if I can wave and maybe it'll do it. Wave. Hi. Maybe not. It's probably on a delay. Anyway. Okay, we're not. Ooh, that was weird. Okay, here we go. Oh, this is what I'm smoking right now. Little Maui Wowie. That's right. Big sale. Okay, let's see here. Oh my God. Where am I? Johnny. I love Johnny. Johnny's a good dude. And a beautiful piano player. If you're not following Johnny Fella, he's like a most amazing piano player. He plays for the Joffrey. He plays piano for like ballet rehearsals. It's fucking amazing. Okay, here we go. Let's go. Let's start here with her much more interesting. Hi, GP. Hi, beautiful friend. How are you? Good morning, J Rance. Yay. Good morning. I was just going over the incredibly ridiculous Martin Shkreli, I think we need to check his hard drive space that I listened to for hours yesterday. I couldn't stop listening. I'm sorry. It was totally like whatever. Okay, so let's go back to this. Okay, so we're talking about Martin Shkreli this morning. I know it's not a big story. It's not an important story, but it's a fascinating story. And I'm convinced that Martin has salacious ideas about young men in a way that is harmful to those young men, and I would like him to stop. Anyway, so breaking. Parolee and known douchebag Martin Shkreli has been identified by cryptocurrency crime investigator Zach XBT as the creator of the DJT token, Lulu's Lounge. Oh, that's so cute. I love it. And after being publicly doxxed as such, now claims he's running it for Trump. Not sure if he's allowed per his release terms. Arkham is an intelligence company for blockchains. They posted a bounty for the identity of the cryptocurrency token's content creator earlier in the day. So this was the call out. For those who are confused and need additional context, earlier today, Arkham announced a $150,000 bounty for the identity of the DJT creator. I replied to Arkham saying I submitted it for the bounty. Martin Shkreli panic DMs me. Martin Shkreli creates a space and announces he is the creator of DJT. Arkham says, fuck it, we ball. 150,000 to the first person to definitively prove the identity. Only on Arkham Intel. Any other whales want to join me? Let me know. Wait, here we go. Andrew Tate. Okay, so this is the other thing. Martin Shkreli claims like Andrew Tate is his bestie, right? So I'm telling you, this is why I couldn't stop listening. This is why I could not stop listening. Andrew Tate texts Martin Shkreli. Barron called me yesterday to buy in, but it was FAM. What? It was FAM? Oh, it was 1 a.m. I told my team. They woke up 9 hours later. I told Barron to give me the amount of tokens I would have gotten from the buy-in at that time and pump it, but don't think he can. I know. I just think you can say it's real and this will be whatever. Between us, please. I have over 1,000 pieces of evidence. I created it with Barron. Yeah, he was really trying to prove that he was working with Barron. One of the large DJT insiders, Verso's Soul, dumping $832,000 worth of DJT. What city are they say they're doing this in? New York. New York. Because Martin can't leave New York. Oh, sleaze. So sleaze. I mean, just begging to be investigated. Just fucking begging to be investigated. It's just crazy. I don't know. But I'm not going to tag the DOJ. I tagged Ronan Farrow because I feel like he'll do a better job than the fucking DOJ. This is where we are at. This is where we're at. I'm tagging Mia Farrow's son to get some justice. What? Rosemary's Baby. I'm literally tagging Rosemary's Baby to get justice. Literally. Crypto. It is. It's such a fucking... It's so stupid. It's so stupid. I mean, it's the beginning of the next phase of, like currency evolves, right? Everything evolves. Maybe not for the better. Someone sold a big amount of coin and then depositing US dollars, I guess, is that what that is? USDC to something exchange an hour ago. Coincidentally, also a large holder on Martin's other project, Shoggoth. I just want to see what this says. Hello, Shoggoth, and an image and a generation. Shoggoth uses web GPU to allow you to earn using your GPU right on the web, no downloads. Okay. Whatever, groomer. That's what I'm going to call him. I'm just going to call him groomer. It's such a scam. Rosemary's Baby. That's what I'm going to call him. Ronan Farrow. Literally. But in a good way, I guess. I don't know. All right. Who else was potentially involved with DJT? An account named CWR was the admin of the Telegram group for the DJT token. CWR is always also very active on Martin Shkreli's public Discord server with 1K messages. CWR's Discord name is Cameron Cameron Rocks. Oh my God. Cameron Rocks, and refers to his alleged real name Cameron Roxborough multiple times. This is great. He boasts about going to school with Barron Trump and multiple messages in the main chat channel. Are they actually close friends, or is he LARPing? That part remains unclear. Last night, CWR, which I guess is Cameron? No, CWR is something else, left both the Telegram group and the Discord server. Luckily, at the time of this post, his messages remain in the Discord server. This is Telegram. Okay. Okay. Hey, what's up? How'd you get invited? He's my guy. Okay, cool. Twitter suspends scam crypto accounts. That's awesome. Well, they do something. This is not Hunter Biden. It's another Hunter. He talked about that last night. Hunter, I kept saying your name today, but only me and Barron knew what it was. The problem is Barron only knows you and not your brother. I'm calling Barron Trump. Oh, so these are all the messages in Discord from the CWR person who's, I don't know. I can't keep my bros straight. Oh my God, 1,000. Oh, that's the high school kid. Okay, I get it. Crazy. All right, funny enough, CWR flexes on how his dad was supposedly the pilot for the Epstein and was named in the flight logs. What the fuck is that? I didn't hear this part. What? What? Martin Shkreli, the Jeffrey Epstein log. Cameron, don't mind my dad's name, but Dan Schneider was on this. Yeah, everybody knows about Dan Schneider. The other pilots included Carrie. Wow. Okay, is it getting weirder? I don't know. I guess it is getting weirder. I don't really understand. Okay. All right, let's go back to normal people. Okay, woof, crypto context, never mind. Not gonna lie, the DJT token is one of the most weird grifts so far. Some random guy with a news site, not even crypto related, leaks a scoop of a Trump coin, posts something and replies in the most scammy way possible. Token has liquidity unlocked, all warning signs. Funded from Qcoin, which is not available to U.S. citizens. Dex screener only. Oh man, this world has just passed me right on by. This shit hit all the red flags and nuked every other political meme coin in the process. Grade A+ for the PSYOP. Yeah, and that's another thing that Martin was discussing yesterday was, that these tokens, right, are fun. That the point of the token is fun. He also claimed that he holds none of the tokens, that he's never received a token, and that his assumption or his understanding was that maybe he'd get something on the other end, right? Like a kickback kind of thing for helping create it. Does that seem like a scam artist to you? Like, does that, like, would you believe that? I wouldn't believe that. Anyway, so let's see. Shkreli denied being the creator of the token on a Twitter space last night, but then recanted today and admitted it. This is yesterday. This was one where, when was this? Oh, the post has been deleted. Shkreli defended giving a tip about DJT pre-release, citing that the tippee could only get in trouble if they trade on the tip. This is crazy. And I know it's a distraction, so I don't want to give it too much. But I basically want someone to look into him more. That's the bottom line. Yeah, there's a lot of The major 2024 decisions and cases still before the Supreme Court. Oh shit, it's time. Okay, hold on. Thank you. Sorry, thank you for refocusing me. Because it is let's see. Election updates. Robert F. Kennedy fails to qualify. I did see that this morning. So Robert F. Kennedy failed to qualify for the presidential debate next week. So, womp, womp, womp. Okay, so we have nothing. No Supreme Court has featured so many cases with potential to transform American society. Let me see if I can go to SCOTUS blog. SCOTUS blog. SCOTUS blog. Click here. What's this? As we mentioned, here's the link to find opinions on the court site. Well, do they put them? When do they put them up? Where? Where's Katie? Wait, we have the first opinion, Moore v. U.S. by Kavanaugh. What time is it? I don't even know. Where's my phone? Oh, 7:02. Okay. Thank you, gal. No, thank you for that No, thank you so much for the heads up too, because we can definitely go to that. Let me just see. But yeah, this is important. That's a great visual right there of the upcoming cases. Tracking dangerous heat. That's the other thing. I was talking to my sister yesterday. She's in an area that has extreme heat. And just please, everybody, be careful. Is he sick with a bad case of the woke mind virus? No. Yeah, the worm declined. The worm declined the invitation. So RFK had no choice but to say no, or actually be denied, because the worm was just not participating in the fundraising, not full, not wholeheartedly kind of thing. Drink water. Oh my God, please drink water. Yeah, stay out of the heat. It creeps up on you. Please stay hydrated. All of those things. It's very important. Yeah. So there is a lot going on. All right. So let me go to SCOTUS blog and see what we got here. All right. Here we go. This is a case about the provision of the 2017 Tax Cuts and Job, known as the mandatory repatriation tax, which required U.S. taxpayers who own shares in foreign corporations to pay a one-time tax on their share of the corporation's earnings, violates the Constitution. The court holds that it does not, affirming a decision by the Ninth Circuit. Well, that's generally more in the probably good. My lawn guy just took a prolonged shade break. Yeah, I would imagine. Oh, Gatorade. That's right. Electrolytes. What the fuck? Biden's lead with women is smaller than Trump's with men. A warning for Democrats. I mean, I think that we should assume the following. Okay? Just assume the following. That we will be told daily between now and November 5th how motivated the how unpopular Biden is and popular Trump is and all that stuff. I'm assuming that that's what I'm going to just hear. And what I'm assuming, not with my head in the sand, but is that is their wishful thinking. Frank Luntz and all of those fuckwads, they're just putting out all their wishful thinking for how November is going to go. And they can wish all they want. But I'm going to tell you this. I contacted my Democratic Party yesterday here in Los Angeles, and I am going to start canvassing and registering voters in my dinosaur suit. So there. Let's see. The court emphasizes that its holding is narrow. It's limited to taxation of the shareholders of an entity on the undistributed income realized by the entity, which has been attributed to the shareholders when the entity itself has not been taxed on that income. In other words, the holding applies when Congress treats the entity as a pass-through. I think I understand that, but not really. That's what I think. Now, should we listen to the drum beats? Sure. I want to be aware of what's being said and how it's being said, because we need to counter, whatever. But this, to me, feels very much like the game that is played, that I'm going to try and tell you over and over again until you believe it, that Biden has lost already. But I refuse to believe that because that hasn't happened yet. Okay, so it will happen. I mean, or the election will happen. And so we will determine. But I choose to work as if that were, as if it is important every day that something be done to advance this country to a healthier place. So I will take that on. But I don't want to, I know my brain well enough to know that I can't just like let myself succumb to the polls or the this or the that. And again, I think it's important to hold both things like in your head, right? Like there are polls out and there are, and those things exist, but they don't necessarily reflect what will happen on November 5th. So the most important thing is to do what you can, right, for you. Take action that is comfortable for you. Let me pull up the postcard site. I want to order some postcards. I just got paid, so I'm going to order some postcards. Hold on. Let me see if I can find that. So order some postcards. Sit in front of your computer when you watch Wake and Bake with Lolo and fill out your voter outreach postcards. Hold on. Let me show you the website. I'm going to show you the website. Hold on, Joni. Poop. Oh, poop. Oh, donors. That's not what I meant. God, thinking fundraising. Stupid voters. Postcards to voters. Here we go. All right, I don't know if this is the right one. Maybe it is. Campaigns. Let me see what their campaigns were. After the election, they're gonna. I don't know what this. Wait, is this? I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure. Which one is the one? Max, do you know the one that you... Didn't you have one that you liked? Hi, Peace Love. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you, friend. Postcards for voters. That wasn't the website that I thought I went to, though. Oh, there's a few. There's a few websites. Okay. This was the one okay, so there's... let me just find... I'll pull up two of them. Okay, so you have an example. Because it doesn't matter to me what you're... It doesn't matter... Oh, the question was... I thought it might be you, Max, who had found a voter outreach postcard site, but I could be wrong about that. I had looked at one and I just didn't know if that was the one that we in this room had been discussing. Hold on, I'm going to show you this. Well, actually, no, I'm going to do this. Wow, Luigi. Wow, Luigi. Okay. Stay there. Where is the other? Where is the other? Where is the other? Where is it? Oh, here it is. Boop. 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 Okay. So this, oops. Whoops. Whoops. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Oh, God. There's too many dicks on the dance floor. Okay. Sorry, I don't know how to type. There we go. This is ridiculous. I'm ridiculous. Okay. Okay. Just, you know what, window? Get the fuck out of here. Nobody likes you. Get out of here. Get out of here, duck. You're just like your father. Oops. Okay. So this was the one I thought I saw. Now that I got paid, I'm going to get some postcards. And what you do is you order, wait, I want to show you. Well, that's not This one is postcards to swing states. So this one's a little bit different. But what they did was we measure postcard effectiveness and share our results. Okay, so we send you free postcards, a voter list, and instructions with proven messages. You provide the stamps and mail the cards to voters. You'll help us rally Democrats to vote across the country from presidential swing states to competitive state legislative districts. So this is what I was going to do is get some postcards. Postcards to swing states. This is cute. Oh, virtual join from anywhere. So this is the Progressive Turnout Project, mobilize.us /PTP. And let's see what, oh my God, I can recommend a thread to read. I think it's super important. Absolutely. Please do, Gal, anytime. From Andrew Seidel regarding the 10 Commandments. Oh, the 10 Commandments thing. Isn't that Kentucky that just passed that they're going to have a picture of the 10 Commandments in every school or something like that? I don't know. All right, let's see what's happening with SCOTUS. Hold on, let me go to SCOTUS. Hold on to your love, my darling. Your love. Your love, my... Oh, come on. Come on, kitty. Okay, wait, here we go. Headed back into the press office. All right. We have the second opinion. Chiaverini versus City of Napoleon. It's by Justice Kagan. The vote is 6-3. Thomas dissents. All right, we'll find out what that one is. Okay, coming back to this. So they basically have like events. This is a great website. This is a great website. And then postcards. LA writes postcard to swing states. Sweet. Oh my gosh. And these are like, oh my gosh, these are like this is cool. This is very cool. So anyway, I didn't read this part. I just read the how to order the postcards. So I was going to order like, I think you can order like either a little bit of postcards or a lot of postcards. Hold on. Let me see if I can sign up for postcards. Where is it? Maybe it was a different one. No, I don't think it was though. I don't think it was because there was a impact report, get involved, postcards to swing states. It had a place where you just ordered them. Hold on. And it wasn't like you had to sign up. Let me see if it's... Oh, man, that's not it. Okay. Anyway. That's not it. Now. Stop it. The other one was this one, Postcards to Voters. I haven't checked out this website. Oh, look at that. You can, if you want to do like graphic-y things. Oh my God. Twitter handle for postcards to swing states. Oh, thank you so much, Cal. Thank you for that. There's a great link in there. This is a different one. So I'm not sure about this one. I haven't looked at it. But I again, this feels like something if you have a little bit of money to spend and you want to help and you have some time on your hand, this could be a really effective way. I mean, I think getting personalized postcards in the mail is a very effective way to reach out and to connect with people, and you'll feel really good about it too. Beatitudes, it freaks people out. I was excused from religious instruction in school and spent the time drawing. Oh, that's spiritual. I think whoever is in charge would approve. Whoever that is. Let me go to this 10 Commandments one. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, what's this? Let me look at this one first. Hold on. We're gonna get all there. Oh, that's that one. Okay, great. All right. So you had the same one that I did. Okay, just wanted to make sure. Now let's take a little. Now let's move away from voting and into religion. Some facts about the 10 Commandments that Louisiana, that's what it is. Louisiana should really have looked up before forcing public schools to display them in classrooms. A thread. The text of the Louisiana law actually specifies a state-sanctioned version of God's holy writ. It begins, I am the Lord, thy God. Okay. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. This is the 10 Commandments. I am the Lord, my God. Thou shalt not have any gods before me. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Oops.
And now for something completely different.
Okay, here we go. Thou shalt not make thyself any graven images. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain. Remember the Sabbath day, keep it holy. Sorry, I'm sorry.
And now for something completely different.
Run away! Run away!
Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not do any other things. And don't go to a neighbor's house. Wait, no, that's not what they meant. Damn it. No gods before me, including Trump. Whoopsie. Well, I guess you guys you screwed the pooch on that one, didn't you? Yeah, terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. The point of this bill is to give the false impression that America is a Christian nation. That's Christian nationalism. Don't believe me? Just ask the law's sponsor, Representative Dodie Horton. I'm not concerned with an atheist. I'm not concerned with a Muslim. I'm concerned with our children looking and seeing what God's law is, she said, explaining why she proposed the bill. Christian nationalism is un-American. In fact, this display in public schools is un-American. The first commandment, I am the Lord your God, you shall have no other gods before me, directly conflicts with the principles on which the United States was founded. No law, and this would be a law, can tell an American to worship a god, let alone which god. Americans are free to be godless, as a growing number are, or, if they wish, to worship every god from every holy book. Sister Presumptuous, exactly. Happy solstice! That's right. Oh, is it today? Or is it? It is today, isn't it? Let's see. No commandments would prohibit free expression and art by outlawing the creation of graven images. These commandments would prohibit free speech by making it illegal to take the Lord's name in vain. These commandments would, per the 10th commandment, criminalize thought, potentially condoning slavery and treating women as chattel as it does so. Oh shit, what happened? While I've referred to these as numbered commandments, i.e. 10th commandment, that's wrong. A standardized version of the 10 commandments lives in the American psyche thanks to Cecil B. DeMille, but there is no single agreed upon 10 commandments. Indeed, in any single Bible, one can find 4 different sets of commandments, Exodus 20 and 34, Deuteronomy 5 and 27. There are dozens of different English translations of Bibles and thousands of translations into other languages that render the commandments differently. And these interbiblical differences are often more consequential than they first seem. For instance, the New Revised Standard Version of Exodus 20, chapter 4, verse 20, chapter 4, prohibits idols, while the King James Version prohibits graven images. This discrepancy may seem minor, but differing interpretations like these split Christendom in the 8th and 9th centuries during the iconoclastic controversy. All of this I explain in my book, The Founding Myth, Why Christian Nationalism is Un-American, which shows that the 10 Commandments are emphatically not the basis of the U.S. Constitution. These seemingly small differences are magnified because Christianity has historically claimed to possess ultimate truth, so any deviation from an absolute truth is significant. Hey, Siegfried, you should check your Twitter messages from me. You might want to check your Twitter messages. Thanks. Let's see. My sons 21, 26, 33 now believe that when Trump wins, there will be a war and they will be drafted into it because of Biden. They want to vote Trump to avoid war. Well, Julie, I'm sorry to hear that. And I really hope, I understand that. And the fear mongering rather, is at an all-time high. And we've been here before, right, Julie? We've been here before. And yeah, Siegfried, you might want to check your messages. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm old and I've been around a long time. And I have a child who could be, potentially involved in that. So while I have concerns, oh, wonderful. Thanks, Gal. Gal has a thread on the draft thing. It is really around trying to gin up. Yeah, exactly. Frankly, this is another trick in the book that they're trying to get people afraid. And the bottom line is Trump will just turn over territories to other countries. He's interested in, he's basically interested in avoiding prison. That's really what he's running for. So he's not going to do any of those things. He's not going to do anything. And maybe there wouldn't be a draft because he would just lay down and let people take what they want. So, yeah. I don't know. Yeah. So I will find, Gal, I'll find your thing. Oh, perfect. Wonderful. All right. I'll read that right after we finish this. These seemingly small differences, minor variations are further magnified by, as James Madison put it, the torrents of blood that have been spilled trying to impose a state-sanctioned version of religious truth. They listen to Joe Rogan and Alex Jones. I know. Julie, I'm so sorry. We're going to get there. I don't know how we're going to get there, but we're going to get there. I don't know. I don't know what to... I wish I could make you feel better, Julie. But he's not going to win. Trump is not going to win. I'm sorry. It's just not going to happen. They want us to think that there's a risk that it's going to happen. They want so badly. Yeah. So badly. Yeah. Let's see. Minor. Okay. Among all of the different interpretations and versions. That's what Louisiana is doing here, imposing its version of religious truth on kids in public schools. It's gross. Among all the different interpretations and versions in Bibles and sects, Louisiana chose the King James Version commandments and Exodus 20 commandments and edits them. Edits them. Yeah, you want a way to show them. Yep. That Biden did not say that. Well, I mean, I think that's probably pretty easy to find, right? I feel like that. Let's go to the tweet, Julie, and see if there's some answers there for you and your sons. That would be a good idea. So this is I'm gonna. Gone are the bits about jealous God punishing children who unto the third and fourth generation for exercising their religious freedom. Let me put it more bluntly. Louisiana rewrote the Bible. We're talking about state-sanctioned holy writ. This ought to enrage everyone. If the state can rewrite one religion's holy book, it can rewrite yours. Louisiana does not have this power, nor does it have the power to impose that religious edict on a captive audience of your children. This is the worst kind of big government conservatives claim to oppose. More to the point, this is the one reason we have the separation of church and state. Oops. I pushed things. And it's precisely how that separation protects everyone and helps ensure the foundational value of religious freedom. It not only prevents the state from weighing in on religious disagreements, scriptural discrepancies, and theological debates, but also refuses to empower the state to force its preferred scripture or religious doctrine onto we the people. Oh, well, that's what's happening. This is also why the Supreme Court declared in 1980 that displaying the Ten Commandments in public schools was unconstitutional. Louisiana is violating the religious freedom of every citizen and trampling the separation of church and state. I'm glad Americans United is suing. And that's it. Okay, fine, one more. Oh, here we go. And this is his book. Dun, dun. Okay, let me go over here and get this. Let's get this draft thing settled. God damn it. Let's help Julie out. Let's get her sons back. All right, here we go. Settle in. Here we go. I was wondering when this is going to happen. The point is that I want a way to show them that Biden did not say that. I don't associate with MAGA trust. Yeah. No, I know. And Yeah, I was just remarking on how peace love kind of flows between different. But you know what? I don't know. I'm tired. I want to fight. I want to fight I want to fight Roger Stone. I want to fight Roger Stone. I want Roger Stone. Get me Roger Stone. All right, here we go. The right-wing lie machine is usually ahead of the narrative, intentionally distorting mundane issues to gin up. Hey, Neil, how are you? Bonjour. Bonjour. Nigel, the 5 questions. Nigel Farage is never asked about Brexit, Trump, and Russia. Oh my God, Nigel Farage. I was just watching him the other day announce his new political party, the Reform Party, which he does not expect to win, but it's only to take away votes from other people. I love how they just are going to say what they want to do. I love it. Okay. The right-wing lie machine is usually ahead of the narrative, intentionally distorting mundane issues to gin up their base into anger and grievance-driven polarization. Origins of the propaganda surrounding the draft seem to be related to the defense policy bill. All right, no fighting. This is the place where we don't do that fighting. Okay, let's see. I don't know what I'm looking for with Wrath, not following him. You have tweets under them, okay? You said something. Yeah, I think you need to confirm for me whether or not your Twitter account was hacked. Because I don't know which Twitter account is you. And someone under your name was slamming, was with Pink MAGA and slamming Gal. So I don't know what the deal is, but I was giving you a heads up, and I sent you a message last week and you didn't answer it. So you need to go and look at the messages and tell me if your account was hacked. I don't know. That's what I'm assuming best intent. Yeah, sorry. That's right. Let's take it off stream. Okay. Anyway, let's see. Origins of the propaganda surrounding the bill. Okay, draft amidst Republicans and Democrats are weighing proposals to expand military conscription to women and make registration automatic. Both proposals face an uphill path to becoming law. The United States military has not activated a draft in more than 50 years, but Congress is weighing proposals to update mandatory conscription, including by expanding it to women for the first time and automatically registering those eligible to be called up. The proposals making their way through the House and Senate stand a slim chance of becoming law, and none would reinstate the draft compelling service right away. But the debate over potential changes reflects how lawmakers are rethinking the draft at a time when readiness issues have risen to the fore, and as the Pentagon is facing recruitment challenges amid a raft of risks and conflicts around the world. The House last week passed an annual defense policy bill that, along with authorizing $895 billion in military spending, including for a 19.5% pay raise for troops, contained a bipartisan proposal that would make registering for the draft automatic and expand the maximum age from 25 to 26 years old. At the same time, a Senate committee last week approved a version of the Pentagon policy bill that would expand the registration requirement to women. Senator Jack Reed, Democrat of Rhode Island and the chairman of the panel, has championed the draft party proposal. Yet the measure is poorly understood, and the action in Congress in recent days has been intentionally misrepresented. Thank you for that edit, Gal. In some quarters as a reinstatement of the draft itself. Cardi B. Okay, I don't really give a shit. Fuck off, Cardi B. You don't fucking... I'm so done. I even love Cardi B's music, but I'm fucking done with stupid people who have big audiences saying stupid shit that's fucking this country over. Shut the fuck up. If you don't know how things work... This is the thing with chuds, too. If you don't know how things work, shut the fuck up. Lots of fear... Okay, Boone Cutler. This was yours. As I was saying... Lots of fear-mongering. Expect propaganda to intensify. Yes. Wow. 8th of June. Wow. Okay, let's see. Congress debates expanded military. The measure is poorly understood. Okay, we did that. Let's see. So, what is, and I understand that, but I want to. Congress is weighing proposals. The proposals making their way to the House and Senate, slim chance, and none would reinstate the draft compelling service right away. But the debate over potential changes reflects all. I mean, this came up a long time ago. This whole. Let me. Let's see. Let me drop the link. Well, actually, Julie? Do you see the link in the chat? Let's see. The bigger the audience, the more stupid things are said, it seems. I know. Yeah, exactly. Let me see. Yeah, so oh my god, my brain is dead. Okay. I just want to read through this. I just want to get to the core of what's the like essence. Current law requires, okay. The program is aimed at allowing military officials to determine who is eligible as a conscript in the event that Congress and the president activate the draft, which last happened in 1973. Failure to register, okay. At least have laws that automatically register. Okay, at least 46 states and territories have laws that automatically register men for selective service when they get a driver's license or apply for college. Compulsory national service. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I wonder, Max, I think that I think there is a need like for infrastructure and stuff like that. You could have like service where you are, helping your community or something like that. I don't know. Yeah. I think that would, I actually think that would be great, frankly. I mean, maybe not I don't know. You can figure it out. Let's see. A high compliance rate. In 2023, more than 15 million men registered across the country, about 84% of those eligible. Defense Department officials say the number of young Americans who volunteer for military service has dropped, continuing a trend of decline since the wars in Afghanistan and Iraq. According to the latest reports, less than 1% of adults in the United States serve in active duty combat roles, a significant drop from the last draft era in the 1960s when a far greater proportion of Americans served in combat. Let's see. Yeah, environmental national service. Yeah. A panel of military experts suggested they could do anything. They could tutor, like there's a million ways you can serve. There's a million. You know how many schools need hands to help? It's just amazing. A panel of military experts suggested in Congress in 2020 that including women in the draft would be, quote, in the national security interest of the United States. Since then, Congress has repeatedly considered proposals to make the change, but they have all been scrapped before becoming law. Let's see. Hi, Mindy. Australia had it when I was a child, Max, and the thought terrified me. Halted just in time. It could be very daunting. Women have since 2016 been allowed to serve in every role in the military, including ground combat, and there is some degree of bipartisan support for the idea that they should also be required to be subject to the draft. Senator Murkowski, Republican of Alaska, noted that she championed a similar proposal during her time in the Alaska State House, and Senator Susan Collins of Maine was very concerned, but said the change seems logical. Sorry, that's a little Susan Collins joke. Even Senator Mitch McConnell of Kentucky, the Republican leader, had previously expressed support for an expanded role for women in the military, including adding that same draft registration. Okay, but this is not. Service Robles, shortly after Sam Brown, Mr. Brown goes, daughters won't be forced. Holly saying something stupid. Automatic registration. Okay, the proposal for automatic registration has generated less controversy. Is that really what we're proposing? Because that's already like that. I feel like that already happened. Yeah, I feel like that's like they said, it's in 46 states, but I really thought it was just everywhere. Let's see. Representative Chrissy Houlihan, Democrat of Pennsylvania and Air Force veteran who spearheaded the proposal, said it would cut the government red tape that exists and allow an important government office to be more efficient and save money for more American taxpayers. Representative Dan Bacon, a Nebraska Republican who also served in the Air Force, characterized the proposed change as outstanding. Yet the measure is poorly understood, and the action in Congress in recent days has been misinterpreted or deliberately miscommunicated. Okay. wow, that's how they ended it. Okay. So, yeah. So we're talking about selective service registration. Is that what we're talking about? Not necessarily draft. Oh, no. All right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I will say this, Julie. Basically, your sons are responding exactly in the way that the GOP hopes they respond, because that means their messaging has worked. Their messaging of, this to me sounds like an expansion of selective service, a federalization of that. That's how I'm kind of understanding it. Maybe I'm wrong, but so that to me doesn't feel, that doesn't mean you're drafted and then you go. It's not an immediate enrollment in the military. So at the same time, I totally understand the fears. And it's just not the draft. It's not the draft. My brothers were in the draft in 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 the Vietnam War, so I recall. I was young, but I recall the situation. Yeah, it's eligibility. Okay. So, it's important to be mindful, but it's not a reason to vote for a person who actually won't. I don't know how your sons are, Julie, but I wonder about how much do they want to know about Trump's role in global insecurity. That's kind of like one of the things that strikes me is when you know what he's actually done in terms of global security, how can that make you feel like he's going to be the right choice to keep you out of conflict? You know what I mean? Keith Olbermann says Trump wants to enact a draft in Project 2025. I'm not afraid. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Julie. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to create something that isn't happening for you. All the saber rattling. I wonder how fighting in the military gear will go at 47 degrees in full military gear. Yeah, it's true. Tell them that if the GOP keeps undermining the U.S. military, then we will need a draft. Maybe people don't get that, but that's the truth. That's a really good point, is that the more that you undermine institutions instead of seeking to improve them. I know. Oh, thank you, Julie. I really appreciate you bringing that forward. That is really, and, thank you for that. I really appreciate that. I know. I don't know. I feel like, remember that movie where they all they went into the blip for a few years? It was one of the Avengers movies. I feel like we're in the blip and that people are gone and that maybe just like in the movie, they'll snap out of it. And I know that's not really going to happen, but I know. Yeah. And it really is just a classic propaganda. It's classic propaganda. Classic. I wonder if there's any comparisons to other times in history, I wonder if this happened in the 30s or if it happened, it certainly, it did happen in the 60s, but in relation to an actual, conflict that we were getting involved in a way. So, yeah, Julie, sending real big love to you. Big love to you and your sons. And I hope that they are able to find wisdom and peace and, the right path. But we'll do what we can to keep providing the education. These people we were watching for the past 2 years are beyond redemption. Yeah. Oh, my God. Absolutely, Max. The people involved on the ground with convoys and other things, they are true believers. And true believers because it suits them. Not because they are, analyzing and being using critical thinking skills. It is only because it reaffirms some of their own beliefs and their own fears. And that is what is really tragic. Oh, here we go. A TikTok. Here we go. Gen Z military draft. Uh-oh, here we go. Gen Z fears a military... Oh, TikTok. Oh. Okay. Now, this is something that happens with mass communication tools. Good things can take off and stupid things can take off. And in this case, there's a stupid thing taking off. Yeah, you're right. There's no comparison. That's a great point, Peace Love, is that we didn't have internet or social media, and it's so interesting, really. When you think back to how we existed, it's kind of fascinating. And it kind of makes sense as to why, governments and shit were able to get away with what they got away with. We just didn't have the access. I mean, think about it. For a lot of it, they could just do what they want. And that, you know what I mean? It absolutely happened in the 30s. Said Rachel Maddow's. Oh, yep. Rachel Maddow's podcast. Thanks, SB. Yeah. Okay, a bill passed in the House would automate selective service registration, which is already mandatory for men aged 18 through 25. TikTok is awash in warnings that one young man in the U.S. Oh, that's so tiny. I'm sorry. Let me see if I can make it bigger. There you go. TikTok is awash in warnings that young men in the U.S. could soon be drafted into military service and panicked reactions to that prospect. But all of it is predicated on a misinterpretation of a bill currently making its way through Congress. Speaking their language is imperative. I agree. Let's see. For generations, American men have been federally required to register with the Selective Service System once they turn 18, making them eligible for the military draft. Presently in the U.S., the U.S. maintains an all-volunteer armed force, and the most recent Selective Service conscription came to an end in 1973 as the Vietnam War drew to a close. In the half-century since, however, large-scale U.S. military actions abroad have sporadically raised fears that men aged 18 through 25 will be called up to serve. They need to push volunteers donated here. Yeah, I agree, for college credit. That's so smart. That is so smart. And the president changed the media and newspaper laws because to fight back. Oh, interesting, SB. Very interesting. Now, with the country supporting Ukraine in its war against Russia and Israel as it continues its siege on Gaza, proposed legislation intended to simplify selective service registration has convinced some young people that they are at risk of seeing combat in the very near future. This is dead ass going to happen, said TikTok user at ADHD Monte. I'm sorry. This is dead ass going to happen. Dead ass means seriously. This is dead ass going to happen. In a recent video that has been viewed more than 1 million times, he proceeded to list a number of factors here. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make fun. I'm sorry, but it's funny to see dead ass. I'm sorry. He proceeded to list a number of factors he erroneously suggested would make an individual more likely to be drafted, including having a driver's license. Some states allow you to transfer personal information over to the Selective Service when applying for this identification. But this person omitted the fact that registration is mandatory in any case, with failure to comply punishable by a fine of up to $250,000 and or a prison sentence of 5 years. This is so sad, he said. If you just get chosen, you're going to get pulled out your door and you're going to have to go. I'm not playing it. I'm just not going to play it. The exaggerated claims were based... I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh. It's not funny. The exaggerated claims were based on a headline about the U.S. House of Representatives last week passed a version of the annual National Defense Authorization Act that included a provision for automating selective service registration of American men aged 18 through 25. Rep. Chrissy Houlihan, a Pennsylvania Democrat, sponsored the measure as a way to save taxpayer money and help young men avoid the penalties they face for not registering. Oh my God. That's it. Automating registration so that they didn't face penalties for not registering. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Currently, the Selective Service System spends millions of dollars on programs to raise compliance rates, which have nonetheless slipped in recent years, in part because federal student loan applications no longer include the option to sign up. So really, Julie, that's it. It's a provision to automate something that is already mandatory. It's just to help streamline the system. Wow. Wow. Yikes. That's it. And that's it. That's all it is. It's not a draft. I mean, you can fight against it. I remember fighting against it when it came up the first time, believe me. I know. It doesn't penetrate. But at the same time, I don't suggest giving up trying. Don't give up. Be frustrated. But don't give up. Just as long as you don't give up. Never give up. Never give up, never give in. It's important. Most younger people could operate a drone from playing online games, although I don't think... Ouch. Oh, the burn. It burns. It burns. It burns. It's true, though. It's true. They get mad at you and think you're nuts. You're not nuts, Julie. You're perfect. Don't say it. I don't know. Whoops. Uh-oh. Sorry. Sound issues. There we go. I hope that's better. Yeah. Oh, man. Jesus Christ. It is not easy. Fucking hell. I deserve that. I deserve that. Oh, wait. We didn't even check any... What the hell? We're not even paying attention to the SCOTUS. What the hell's wrong? What's going on with you people? Oh, my God. We missed everything. God damn it. I don't know. I guess we would have heard if something... Lolo is in a dino suit telling me I'm perfect. Christ, you know it ain't easy. Oh my God, I'm sorry. This is crazy. No immunity decision. Okay. Well, I guess we would have heard. I guess somebody would have said something if it's true. Oh my God. Okay, wait. I just want to see another one. Drug trafficking, blah, 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 blah. This was a case about, fourth and final. It's a per curiam opinion in Gonzalez v. Trevino. This was a case about what kinds of blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, well, at least we know that wasn't really the thing. Crazy. Okay, Supreme Court holds up Trump era tax provision. Wait, I need to smoke some weed and drink some coffee. Hold on. I'm going to take a minute. No more information for a minute. Turn your brains off. Turn your brains off for a minute. We're going to sit and just be together. They won't make a decision on immunity till after election. No, easily, that's not true. Don't say that. Don't say that. Come on, all you doom and gloomers. You just stop that nonsense. You just stop that nonsense now, easily. You just stop that nonsense. I think it's going to be next week. Next week. I was waiting for Andy No's report on a Beverly Hills adjacent. I'm telling you, that's not Beverly Hills. You can wish it was Beverly Hills, but that event that I went to last Friday, that's not Beverly Hills. That's basically under the 405. Oh my God. They have to in this session. It has to be by next week. I'm going to make that. I'm going to will that into existence. It has to be next week. Biden will have Biden will have full immunity? You know, here's the thing. Let's just play with me for a minute. Okay? Come here. Come closer. Let me whisper in your ear. What if this isn't going to happen, but what if they decide that presidents are immune? They're not going to, but I mean, if they do, they're going to carve out something for Trump. Well, if you're orange and you have a tiny penis and you have a comb over, you know what I mean? They could do like a carve out, like just for him. But let's just play. Let's say that they say presidents are immune from prosecution. Let's just say that. What do you think Biden should do first? What do you think? What do you think he should do first? What would be, well, if you knew that you couldn't get anything, you couldn't get in trouble, really, what would you do? Really? I mean, if you really take that all the way to its like logical conclusion. Yes, right, Max, they did. They carved out, the Supreme Court carved out in Bush v. Gore only for this time. Yes, military tribunal. We could, actually it probably would be televised. I was going to say we could televise it, but it probably would be televised. Wow. That's a lot. It's a lot. Let's see. Let's just check the headlines. I'm like getting tired. It might be time for a nap. I'm just kidding. Julie, you subscribed. Thank you for subscribing. The Supreme Court upholds Trump era tax provision. This. Supreme Court's leisurely pace so far will produce a pileup of late June rulings. Yes, it certainly will. Here we are in late June already. Here we are. We're at the solstice. We're here at the solstice and nothing has happened. Okay, let's see what else is happening. The headlines. No, I don't want audio. When do we go to Thomas's? Yeah. Where do they live, Julie? They must live in like Virginia or Maryland or something, right? Probably. That's what we should do. You know what? I think the dinosaur needs to go to DC. I really do. I really think the dino needs to do some DC shit. I was hoping if a Trump trial happened, I think I actually will go to the Trump trial. If I can. Or be in DC for it. I don't know. I have to think about it. Protest SCOTUS. We have to do something, Julie. You're right, Julie. We have to do something. Thank you. I love you. Okay. Let's see. What? I gotta read this. Come on now. Fucking hell. What now? What the fuck? What? Hidden cherries? Lots and lots of dinos in DC. Yeah, let's have all dinos. I love it. I'll bring my extra suit. Don't take a lawn chair. No, I think I'll leave the lawn chair. Cheaper if you go as a pterodactyl and change. Yeah, I could fly myself. Yeah. Okay, hidden under George Washington's home. Come on now, you know you needed to know this. 35 glass bottles of cherries. It's true. He did chop down a cherry tree, and then he preserved the cherries from it. Archaeologists discovered the glass bottles in the cellar during a restoration project. Oh my God, this is so fucking cool. Experts say the bottles are a likely link to the enslaved people who worked at Mount Vernon. There it was in the cellar of Mount Vernon, a relic of the last decades of colonial America. The top of a glass bottle, standing vertically and holding some kind of liquid. The contents suggested the bottle was intact, unlike the fragments commonly found on the estate. Archaeologists working delicately under the glow of bright lights below George Washington's Virginia mansion last fall had discovered the first of 35 glass bottles in the cellar's storage pits. Most were intact and contained perfectly preserved fruits, including cherries and berries. Experts say the bottles are likely a link to the enslaved people who work there. That was a pretty big deal for us, said Jason Burrows, a principal archaeologist at Mount Vernon. That's incredibly rare to find a whole bottle, much less one that's still holding something. The archaeologists began digging up the cellar last year as a part of a $40 million revitalization project to preserve the estate, Dr. Burrows said. After the archaeologists unearthed the first bottle, they placed a bucket on top of it for protection, Dr. Burrows said. It wasn't until March that archaeologists returned their attention to the bottle and quickly found a second. Uncovering the past. Hidden under George Washington home, Oh, wait, that's something else. The two bottles contained whole cherries, including cherry parts, pits, and stems. Dr. Burrows said the bottle could count swelled with the discovery of more storage areas totaling 35 glass bottles in all, 29 of them whole and preserving fruit. Some bottles smelled faintly of cherry blossoms. Wow. Others had a nondescript fruity scent, possibly containing gooseberries or currants. The fact that they still have an aroma is one of the things that's astonishing, he said. The cherries and berries were most likely headed for the Washington's table, but they could have also been eaten straight out of the bottle, Dr. Burrows said. Archaeologists did not taste test the centuries-old fruits. Somebody needs to. Researchers removed and refrigerated the bottle's contents until they could undergo scientific analysis. The bottles, which Dr. Burrows said were handmade and probably European, are drying out in the estate's archaeology lab and will be sent out for conservation, Mount Vernon said in a news release. Mount Vernon is working with the Agricultural Research Service, part of the U.S. Agricultural Department, to process the contents. Experts are examining the pits to determine if any are viable for germination. How fucking cool! The discovery could reveal more about the network of enslaved people that kept the estate running. Washington inherited Mount Vernon in 1761. Hundreds of enslaved men, women, and children lived there over the years. Initial findings show that the fruit was neatly cut. Sorry. Let me just move this over a little bit. No, don't do that. Oops, that's too far. Okay. Initial findings show that the fruit was neatly cut using shears, allowing the trees to remain productive while protecting the cherries, Dr. Burrows said. The fruit is also extremely clean, demonstrating the highly skilled process that went into picking, packing, and storing it. That's amazing. I mean, I'm worried to can things. The storage pits were probably used between 1750s and 1770s until they were paved over by brick flooring during the home's expansion. At the time, an enslaved woman named Doll, who was brought to Mount Vernon by Martha Washington in 1759, was the family's main cook. Based on letters from Mrs. Washington to her niece in the late 1790s, it's likely that Doll either prepared the bottles herself or had another enslaved person do it. From tree to table, that's all done by the enslaved people at Mount Vernon, Dr. Burrows said. Dennis Pogue, an associate research professor at the University of Maryland, who was vice president for preservation at Mount Vernon, said that the discovery illuminated the kind of daily household activity that historians know happened but went unrecorded. It also raises questions about Doll and why the bottles were left behind. How much more of that we are going to be able to figure out from where we sit is a big challenge, he said. Cheney McKnight, a historian and interpreter who owns Not Your Mama's History and has depicted enslaved and free cooks in popular videos, said the bottles were a lasting reminder of the unending daily labor of enslaved people and their ingenuity. I hope this is showing the lives of the people who made it possible for our first president to actually have the time to go forth and be the first president, to be General George Washington, Miss McKnight said. What a wonderful story. What a wonderful story. I think it's so cool to, history is so cool. And we can learn so much. Biden's declining support among women is a warning for Democrats. Okay. Yeah, but you want to know who else is not supported? Trump. Donald Trump has set a low bar. Oh, okay. Here's the other thing. I will be live for the debate. Please, please, please come join our watch party. I'm actually going to invite, I hope Gal may, and maybe Jim and maybe others will join me on voice. They don't have to be on screen, but they could be. So that we can do commentary on the debate next week. So we're definitely live for the debate. This will be your channel for your debate. Get your debate here. Don't go anywhere else. I'm just kidding. Okay, so yeah, RFK womp womp didn't make it. It sure sounds fun. Yeah, I can't wait. Russia and North Korea's defense pact is a told you so moment in Asia. Oh, there they are. Kim rolled out the red carpet and pageantry for his counterpart. This is ridiculous. Yeah, they have treaties and shit. Okay. Right, whatever. Oh yeah, Putin went to Vietnam. And remember, we have Lolinka. Fun. Hope Trump shows up. My money is on he won't show. Ooh. Only here for the debate with Lolo. Yeah. June 27th. We've got a show scheduled. Thank you, Mindy. We've got a show scheduled for that date. Hit the channel. Hit the bell. Make it solid. Make it solid. Tropical storm Alberto makes landfall in Mexico, bringing floods to Texas. Be careful, everyone. Please be careful. Be careful. We care about you. Heat wave pummels eastern U.S. for fourth day. Again, we brought it up at the beginning of the show. Please be safe. Make sure you're drinking water. Make sure you're in shade. Like, really, make sure your animals are hydrated. Your children are hydrated. Your elders are hydrated. Check on your elderly neighbor if you don't see them for a minute, right? It will be wild. Yes. Yeah, so be careful, but seriously, please. My family's also in the heat wave, so I really want everyone to just use good sense and be safe during these hot days, okay? Because it's only June, all right? It'll be 104 in Connecticut today. Just took a bowl of ice water into the backyard. That's a lot. Next bet, if Trump shows, how many times will he be muted? I know. I can't wait. Did the archaeologist manage to unearth Trump's dignity? No, it's too deep. No. Oh, it doesn't exist. No. That's a myth. Fake news. Okay, so let's see. Whether or not. The human toll of nuclear testing. Oh. Whoa. Actually, I want to read that later on. How architecture, spicy noodles. I had spicy noodles yesterday. I made myself some ramen, and I have this hot oil that I love. Oh my God. We need to prep, make a bingo card. Yes, let's do it. I'll do it. That's a great idea, Gal. Okay. Gal came up with a great idea. Not only are we going to watch the debate together, it's going to be a game. And we're going to put out bingo cards ahead of time. Gal's idea. So watch Twitter for your copy of the bingo card so that you can play along, and we'll see who wins a prize. I don't know. I don't know how we do that. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Bikini Atoll, yeah. Is it possible to desegregate the nation's biggest school system? What happened when Brooklyn tried to integrate its middle schools without igniting a major exodus of families from... I'm interested in this. A new report found that many schools enrolled more racially and socioeconomically without sparking a major exodus. I don't get it. Lanzaloto. And real seeking to solve a problem that's vexed public schools around the country. One progressive section of New York undertook an ambitious plan to integrate middle schools that were among the most homogenous in the city. Selective admissions were scrapped. Every child got a lottery number instead. That's how we did our school, is that if you, it was a lottery. Every child got a lottery. Schools adopted targets to admit certain numbers of disadvantaged. Yeah. Sunset Park to Cobble Hill went from being the second most soaking. Well, opposition. District 15 has not seen a major exodus. Middle class and white male benefits. Wait, the city's public school enrollment has dropped as families leave New York or move to charters, but the district's declines have been less extreme than elsewhere. Across American public schools, more than a third of all students attend. Instead of using race, the district employed other categories to diversify student bodies, specifically schools prior to. Yeah, okay, so this is what we did. It's a lottery. We did a lottery, and then you had priorities that the system would program into the system, so that if students identified, as homeless or ESL or whatever, that you could prioritize those. It was all very transparent too. It wasn't like there was nothing secret about it. So yeah, I'm kind of curious as to why. I thought that was happening. I mean, I was in Brooklyn, and yeah. In Northwest Brooklyn, across the city, some fought efforts to overhaul admissions they say could lead their children to losing access to private education. Oh. The plans, Brooklyn, Park Slope, Sunset Park, Blacktown, Red Hook. For the plan, good school, bad school. Okay, sorry. I'm just curious about that because of working in New York education. I'm curious about that. Oh, you got a SCOTUS thing? Wait, Easily, what are you talking about? To warm, to cook, or grill. So are a lot of sandwiches. What? I don't know. Now I'm hungry. Okay, let's see what else we got here. What else? It's not really. I don't really. Oh, Paul Manafort. A t-shirt. Oh, wait. What else? Wait, there was something else I wanted to do. Oh, well, let me look at this while I'm thinking about what I want to do next. As of now, the only decision day left on SCOTUS's calendar is tomorrow. That's obviously not going to be it. We'll get at least 3 to 4 days for next week, or even July 1st. On the list of what's left is massive. In other words, a ton of huge rulings that will all come down on top of each other. So the ones in yellow are the ones that we're waiting for, right? Yeah. Fisher v. United States. That's the one. That's the one that you're listening for. Mm-hmm. Shit balls. Shitty balls. Sweaty balls. Do 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 do. All right. Careful calling General Flynn. I love Billy Mays so much. Careful calling General Flynn a fucking moron is how I earn this. Billy Mays. All right. Let's see. Where else are we going? Where are we going and what are we doing? I don't know, but I've been told. Well, while I'm waiting, I could do the game, couldn't I? While I'm thinking about what I want to talk about next, I could do the Wordle. What's that? Oh, that's the women thing. Who cares? I'm voting for Joe Biden. I'm riding with Biden. I don't like salmon. Can I be spicy? I don't like salmon. I've tried to like salmon. I want to like salmon. You didn't. Oh, fuck. Max. Soccer's new kickoff tactic. US. Whatever. All right, here we go. Just do the Wordle. Just do the Wordle. Okay, spoiler alert. Turn on hard mode. No, that's okay. No, really. I'm going to do this. Oh, man. This is like not. No. No. Stop being so big. Don't need to be big. Oh, God, this computer is annoying. Okay. Salmon is high in mercury. Is it really? Oh, it isn't actually harder. Oh, okay. You can't eat any fish? Oh, that's too bad. I'm sorry about that. We have almost 500 viewers across all platforms. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining the Wake and Bake this morning. My goodness. We have 14 here on YouTube, one beautiful soul on Twitch, and the rest of you are all on Twitter watching as I play Wordle. So we know the S is first, and we know there's a T and an E. No A. Oh, God, I hate this. So S, E, no. Wordle, you're just guessing what they say. They have a word in their mind, and I'm trying to guess what that word is. And green means the letter's in the right place. Yellow means it's not in the right place, but it's in the word. And this black means it's not in the word at all. So... Oh. Wait, I know. What about this? What? Wait, what word is that? It's what became of the New York Times. What are the clues? There's no clues. You have to just guess it. So, oh, wait. Is it this? That seems kind of random. Oh, the dog. No. Oh, no. Oh. Sorry. Stupid. I'm like, what the hell? Boom, 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 boom. Congratulations. 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 It took you 5. It took me 5. It took me 5. Her granular as fuck. I know. Somebody has too much time on their hand. The shared screen when I'm on my phone is not readable. Oh, I know. It's kind of big. I mean, it's kind of like, yeah, no, you're right. Okay. My dog is telling me it's that time of the morning. So I'm going to go ahead and, I thought there was something else happening today. Maybe not. Okay. Well, I will, don't forget tonight is Rad Pod, 7 p.m. Pacific. And you almost failed connections today. It was you should play Robert Palmer's Looking for Clues for Inspiration. Good idea. Good idea. So I will, let's see. Tonight is Rad Pod, so please watch Rad Pod on YouTube and Radicalized Pod. It's you can find the connection to Rad Pod on my homepage for YouTube. If you scroll all the way down, I have recommended channels. You'll find them there. Also, let's see. Today's Thursday. Tomorrow morning, please be here at the same time. We'll do our news stories again with the Wake and Bake with Lolo. And then tomorrow night, it's the lounge and it's time for trivia. We're going to have a nice trivia session tomorrow night. You are going to be so cozy and warm in this trivia session tomorrow night. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be the way to end your week. So I hope you'll be there. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Absolute trivia. Just like the old times. And so thank you again for joining. Oh my gosh, I love this mornings that we spend together, and I hope that you do too. I really appreciate it. It really helps me get my day grounded, get my brain in gear. No problem, Lee. I love you. No problem, my love. No problem. Much appreciation. Yes, Julie, thank you for bringing that to us and letting us throw all kinds of advice at you. Well, me, not anyone else, but I hope you found something that is giving you some comfort, and that I hope your sons are able to see through the madness. And I'll hope good things for that. I think we'll be okay, but I know it's hard right now. I know it's real hard. Hair appointment. Yeah. All right. I love you guys. I'll see you later. Have a wonderful Thursday. And right now, we're going to do the outro. Oh, wait. No, we're not. I want to do the song. Okay. We're going to do the song. Okay. Bye.